Hello everyone, welcome back to Dark Heresy. Last time, some good things happened, some bad things happened. Nobody actually died, quite, but the wedding was visited by the Dark Marshal. Because, of course, Juno isn't allowed an unambiguously good thing.
Thanks, God.
You're welcome.
She decided the best thing to do before the Great Drift opens it fully and you have to deal with infinite legions of demons. Let's get married. This is generally a good idea. And had all of the people you wanted there, and then some more people. The Dark Marshal was actually, relatively polite. He only made one attack, and even that was more out of reflex because fucking blank.
No, that was the Sanctic Psyker.
Even worse.
Right, yes.
And I quote, "Blessed bitch."
There's a reason that
his out of character thought.
I forgot which one was which, I'll be honest.
They're both filthy mutants.
That's
Who
true.
cares?
Basically interchangeable.
There's a reason why
He just wanted to, show up, wish Juno well, give her a ambiguous gift. But no, the Space Marines just looked at him, looked at Juno, looked at him, and then shot him repeatedly.
it do be how they do.
I appreciate the moral certainty of a
Bless
Space
their
Marine.
souls.
Everybody else, even the Lord Inquisitor, waffled on that one. But my man Renault just whipped the blaster out and pop.
Look, I am an Emperor duelist. I cannot, in good conscience, fight an enemy that does not mean me direct harm, and he was taking it easy. I couldn't do it. The honor demanded. I'm sorry. Also, if we escalated in that situation, he might have just actually killed you before any of us could have done anything.
I am reasonably certain in my ability to survive Frank attacking me, to be fair. I am hilariously wiggly when it comes to demons. Just my ass sitting here imposes a -40 to his weapon skill. And then we get into all the other things I can do.
Look, if you want to ask me if I'm confident we could have killed him, yes. If you want to ask me if I'm confident we could have killed him without hurting Juno, no.
A lot of people definitely would have died if you wanted to fight us. That's for sure.
It is the fact that Juno must survive. As far as Amelie is concerned, Juno is Mrs. President.
I appreciate that.
She is the only one who is going to have any chance of leading the universe to not eating itself alive as the demons come.
Well, speaking of which, let's get on towards that.
Yeah. So, I think just finish up the wedding scene, although I'm not actually sure what else needs to happen beyond the vows?
No, that's really about it. Someone should probably get a fire extinguisher and, but as far as the ceremony goes, yeah, we were basically at the end.
I think one of the Saints Guard fire teams will take charge of cleaning everything up. I'm sorry, I'm completely blanking.
We get married, everyone claps. Then we go get drunk.
Yeah.
Except Juno.
Yes, Juno can have some like ordinary grape juice instead of wine.
Hooray! A successful marriage with 0 pearls of the war.
No, you did
Actually,
perils.
No, fuck.
You actually
Damn
perils.
it, the eyes. I forgot the eyes.
Luckily, it didn't do anything. It just made you shit ice cubes, but it was fine.
Oh well, still. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. You finally managed to get through it. With only a single demon incursion. It must be some kind of record.
Let's see. Perfect.
Well, considering I look for ceremonies.
No, you're actually. All right, Amelie. As the vows are finished, Juno is going to turn to you and throw an object at you.
Me, specifically
No,
me.
not you, Amelie.
My cat-like reflexes allow me to catch
Excellent, perfect. Enjoy your bouquet.
it. Oh.
Juno will smile and then
Oh god.
no one can see it, but she winks at Jeff.
I know. Amelie practiced to dodge bullets, but she did not practice to dodge these feels. I apologize for not squeeing like a young teenage girl, but that do be what she doing.
She do be a young teenage girl.
Not really, but she do squeal like
She's
one.
young, but she is in fact older than Juno.
Right.
Yeah, Juno is
Juno's
a
that
baby.
young.
She's 20.
And Amy's not that much
She
older.
is older.
But yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I am by a huge margin the youngest person here. Except for Amy, which is just a small margin. And Juno will give Augie big lip kiss, give Amy a congratulatory hug, and then off to go drink the evening away. Speaking of which, before the session, I surreptitiously had Casa roll a Mediguerre check and got 13 degrees of success. With that, is it possible that she could have given ultrasound to Juno before the wedding ceremony? This seems like a fun time to find out what gender the babies is.
I think that's definitely something she could have done. Well, well, you do realize that now, it's her that gets the blame for the Great Rift, not Abaddon. Let's see. I believe I had said it was just
Yes,
twins.
it is.
Right?
It is just twins. I did not hyperfecundate or whatever it's called.
Fortunately, fortunate.
I don't think
there.
Juno would survive like
See, this is
quadruplets or something.
why Emperor Daddy G gives you a hard time sometimes. You're not over here just brood mothering all the good little girls and boys.
But Juno lives to this moment specifically so that the Emperor can vicariously live out his Empreg fetish.
He wants grandchildren.
I think
I'm glad you forgot to give me insanity for the demon manifestation, Merz.
Oh yeah, that's right. Bob and Narcia Jr.
Shouldn't have mentioned
No,
that
you
now,
really
should
shouldn't
I?
have.
I had thought I'd done that last time, but
Oh no, you saved it for some reason for the next time. I was like, oh good, I'm
Yep.
not gonna get to
You
go
wanted Bob
insane.
to be here
Rose
to roll
is
insanity, but the
sweet,
fight
pure, and
wasn't in.
innocent.
Does sound like me.
I mean, she's fine. Look at her. She's coping
I would look
very
at her,
well.
but she's outside my line of sight, literally and metaphysically.
It's only natural to let your thoughts slip. There are too many living pyres infused with the Emperor's light. It's only natural that you want to turn on the AC a little bit and cool down. Because you're afraid of the light. There's a reason why you've been living in the shadows of the hive for this long. Wouldn't make you go insane, though.
So,
I say we give Rose a pass.
no, I just need to,
Where is Rose? Where are you?
okay. Off in the corner.
Get out of there. I'm just gonna drag your ass out. It's alright. That could have been much worse. Deep breaths now.
How?
Well, he could have fought us.
How? Why? How did the demon manifest himself here?
I don't really know, but what matters is that we drove them all. So take pride in that.
It's so cold.
Oh.
Oh, it's
Oh,
so
you
cold.
are freezing. Juno's just gonna, like, get her a big hug and then wave Zuth over to warm her up. As
I'm sorry.
if you're freezing, I imagine a dragon is a
Lost my
good
composure.
warmer.
Oh, yeah.
Here. Just take deep breaths, get a nice big hug from Zuth here. Everything will be alright.
Nods. He gets your shit together.
At least as together as it can be, given the circumstances. Here you go.
So
So this is here with Zuth.
let's see. He imposes a -20 to willpower in general,
Good.
and does have fear 4. So let's. I'm not going to inflict the whole fear thing for the insanity roll, because that would be a bit mean. But
Do it.
okay, fine. Enjoy your -50.
Yay. Okay, no, -50. He got killed way too quick.
So -50 willpower from Rose and Polnareff then?
Yes.
I just got back. Is
Wait,
this a
what?
willpower
This
test
is
to
just
see
It's a
for-
the
success.
Holy shit!
I
This-
see. They could not
Merz,
resist.
I am
pussy.
very much comforted by the presence of this lovely, totally not demon creature.
He's
This is
talking about
called.
Juno
This
of a
is
dragon.
literally a being made out of the Emperor's light. What is better at the end of the day, right, Merz?
Wait, I've met the dragons before.
No, you're rolling versus
Exactly.
insanity caused by Frank. The dragon is just comforting Rose. Speaking of which,
Oh.
-50 willpower, Bob.
Actually, no. Another question: would Rose get any bonuses for being comforted? No, that's needs them. This is cool as ice.
I mean, at this point, you're
Come on, give me at least a
Yes,
plus
yep.
10.
It doesn't matter. You're fine.
But I need it for the sake of my
Mm,
insanity
see.
in real life.
I think getting hugs from an enormous protective monstrosity should give you at least tiny bonus. Look at him. He's like a teddy bear,
Yeah.
but made of impenetrable regenerative armor.
So
But
better.
like a
Yeah.
better teddy bear.
See, let me see, resist fear, adamantium faith, jaded. I don't think that one
This is
applies.
supernatural as fuck.
Well, resist fear and adamantium faith will apply.
Let's see.
Oh, thank God. Fucking 5.
Why did all the titles for my things go in my special abilities? What the fuck? That's annoying. Oh, some of them stayed.
Yeah. Quite a few things have vanished from various sheets.
Really?
Like all of Frank's talents.
Unfortunate.
Oh,
Well, I guess I'm happy my characters all
Yes.
seem to be in working order.
Oh, wait, shit. Wait, let me see if my character's fine. Okay, luckily.
Minus 30.
I mean, you could buy into that.
Could buy in?
Yeah, I think
I mean, you remember how
shit.
adamantium faith works. It lets you reduce degrees of failure by an amount equal to your
Oh.
willpower bonus, potentially turning a failure
there you
into a
go.
success.
Yeah.
So you succeed with 4. So Polnareff is just going to take 1 insanity point. Rose is going to take a d5 minus 1. with a
Oh
minimum
no.
of 1.
Oh no, Merzendi. I have 10.
Hold on, wait. All insanity gains by my allies within 10 are reduced by 1 to a minimum of 0, and you can spend a fate point to get no insanity instead. You're welcome.
How much insanity again? Because I'm thinking I might just spend the fate and get 0.
d5 minus 1. Well, now it's minus
See,
2.
honestly, you should just take that. That's fine. That ain't nothing.
But it's just a little
Yeah.
bit of insanity. Oh, ignorance is a wisdom of its own. I get even less. I get a
Based.
minus 3.
Probably going to take 0. Yeah.
See, Merz, I'm uber fucking comfort. Just this is the most comforting I have received in my entire existence. There is no place that is safer in the ship than being right here. Basking in the Emperor's light.
Factually accurate.
Am I wrong?
Hmm. Apparently so.
Not gonna lie, I was expecting to at least get a little bit of insanity. This is unexpected. If I wasn't, I wouldn't be reminding you of it.
Well,
Well, I guess it is
rolled
the
a
will of the
5,
dice.
So,
It is the will of the dice, and I dare not defy the will of the dice.
Did you actually use Gene
Yeah,
for that
no,
fight,
he
or
was
is he
there.
not
He
around?
didn't contribute anything, but he was there. He missed all of his attacks, and his
he-
flank aura did nothing.
I
Oh,
guess
he
to
was
get
close. It
for
just
the
didn't
blank
help,
aura.
unfortunately. He tried.
it did. Trust me, it
Oh,
did.
did it?
It
Okay.
did. Didn't help much, but it
Well,
did.
That's something.
It made Frank significant. It made Frank's force field significantly
Jesus
less effective.
Christ.
He's still fucking past all of the time, but
It made
Yeah,
Frank much angrier.
I'm supposed to like strip away the whole their demonic trait, basically.
Well,
But I have to be like basically in melee.
well,
Now that removed the okay warp.
so anyway, babies. Since the those two babies are just fine.
to move you over here to where you are relaxing with drinks. So I presume you aren't doing that in, but
No, we're
the
gonna
chapel.
go over here.
Nah.
This is the second great meeting hall, since the first one is still being repaired from the last time we went in there.
This reminds me of the one time I got my heart ripped out.
You mean 2 days ago?
I'm not there on the map. Oh God.
Oh, are you not?
Probably because she's
Oh.
off in the med for last time we were here.
I thought I'd grabbed everyone.
Look, you grabbed a Snippy.
I'm just gonna excuse myself. I gotta go do something very important apparently, and you guys have fun.
Arm
Bye.
grab, drag.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Arm grab. What is your weapon skill? Can you even grab my arm?
I mean, look, if Juno doesn't succeed, Renault will.
I think not. I have a spine made of steel. Behold.
full action aim.
That was
Oh my-
entirely one more success than I thought
Lamau.
what was going to happen.
Uh-huh. I will still come along because it's you don't say no to the Inquisitor. That's just stupid.
Aha.
I mean, you do say no to the Inquisitor when there aren't Space Marines watching, but you know, it's not a good time to be a rebel. Be one of the cool kids.
You're cool to me, Narcy.
Take a sit next to my friend Polnareff.
Oh, holy shit. Finished Juno art.
And
Oh.
Oh,
She's too fast.
She is too
She's
fast.
too
Holy shit. Oh my god. Let's see. I'll just post this in chat here, I guess. For the stream to enjoy. It's finished mid-session.
oh, it's perfect. Look at her.
Oh.
So cute and gothic,
precious.
Thick.
deserving all hit pats.
It's actually perfect. Just 100% how I envisioned
Pretty much.
Juno to be.
I do like how I was like, Juno
It's
doesn't
just-
show any skin. You should give her some thigh highs. And where it did. And cleavage.
Oh,
It's
well.
not Emperor standard, but also we're porn artists. Give us some slack.
The color scheme, I wasn't expecting the blacks.
Yeah, sororitas gonna sororita.
Yeah. I was expecting whites.
Nah, Soroters gonna Soroters. Honestly, it makes sense if you like look at Warhammer stuff for like reference.
It's true.
Let's token
Oh,
that
yay.
up. How does that look at token scale? I think needs a bit more
More
zoom.
zoom.
Mm, I think that'll do. So now, they are.
Huzzah.
We spent entirely too many seconds without me getting drunk. Wait, can I even get drunk?
Didn't you cross the Crux Mechanicus? I don't think you can anymore.
Well, I'll just pretend I can be a pretty good actor. I will deceive everyone to thinking I'm drunk.
Including yourself.
Exactly.
Well,
By
you
getting
didn't.
actual drunk. Thank you, Merz. I didn't know I could do that.
I presume you can do that.
See, with such a good a deception, I can trick myself into believing that.
Aha, I see.
Jesus Christ,
You've
my rolls
chosen
today.
to
My rolls,
you,
Merz.
you've chosen to reject reality and substitute your own.
Hell fucking yeah.
Oh, oh wow, never mind that.
It is time for a toast. And, definitely not just an excuse for me to get drunk, but a toast to our good hosts, Juno the Andric, and of course, her husband, Augustus Lupus. For they alone are the light that holds back the darkness in these times, and not just the physical darkness of the Xeno and the demons, but no, the darkness that lies within every human soul. The darkness that compels us to use lies and deceit. The darkness that makes us stray from the Emperor's virtues. Juno, without you, I'd probably be dead by now. But thanks to you, I get to serve another day and witness such beautiful moments that I never thought I'd see again in my inquisitorial career, I'm being honest. Thank you. Genuinely, thank you. Now, normally I'd say something, may the Emperor bless your union and your offsprings with vigor and fortunes, but I'm pretty sure he's way ahead of me. He's already done that. But hey, if there's any more space for blessings in there, we'd be more than glad to have them. Without further ado, chug! Oh god, what is this stuff? What did I just drink?
Oh, Narcy.
Can I tell by the taste how old the wine is? Can I be that pretentious prick? Merz, I
Probably.
always wanted to be that pretentious prick.
You've got, I think this would probably fall as a use of trade cook.
Holy shit.
Say no more, dog. I got you. I know exactly the brand. I know when it was made. I probably know what planet we got it from. And I may even remember with my remembrance plans when it entered the cargo hold of the ship.
It's just that stuff Polnareff picked up off the street the other day.
Ah, Claire du Monde. Aged at least a good 6 years. A good rosé to start us off. Good choice, whoever put this on the table. I approve massively.
Well, I believe you may direct your thanks to Lord Polnareff. He found a truly marvelous vintage for us.
Polnareff, you have good taste. My man. I knew you were the right man for the job the moment he lays eyes on you. Why does everyone look at me like that?
I'm about to say a toast to that. That's the real toast there.
Hell yeah. And I have to say, this went much better than a previous wedding. I don't know how many of you heard about that and how many of you were present, but oh man, the last wedding we were in.
Significantly less murder this time.
It is a low bar.
I
I don't know.
wagered
We
the
seem pretty
high
good at
bar.
that, if you ask me.
Well,
So,
to a wedding where this time nobody actually died.
hell yeah. Now, if I remember correctly, Amy, you caught that bouquet, right? You got those flowers?
Yeah, huh?
You have any idea of the cultural significance of that gesture?
I mean, I caught a bouquet of flowers in a wedding.
That
It's adorable.
next.
To marry?
Yes.
Suppose I should be thinking about my own marriage and wedding, but I haven't completed my duty to the Emperor, so I'm not really comfortable.
Nonsense. You and Jeff have been together almost as long as Augie and I have.
Yes, but when I call myself married, I want to be a wife and be settling down with children.
Well, you know, that's what the vat tubes are
I
for.
see.
I suppose,
Just
Suppose that
saying,
is-
a political marriage and a couple of tubes would speed up the whole process.
I
Very
think
unromantic.
Amy and Jeff are a little more than a political marriage.
of course. And if I wanted a political marriage, I would have just stayed in my kingdom.
I'm just saying that actual marriages do have a high mortality rate as of late.
Well, yes, but also not around the married people. Well, around the married people, but not actually the married people from what we've seen.
I don't think you have much to worry about with us.
If anything, I
Jeff.
should probably not. If anything, I should probably not get married for the sake of everyone else.
Look, for 9 months or so, once you decide it's time, I'm sure the rest of us can protect you for a little bit.
I'll make sure that when I'm ready to get married, I'll be strong enough to take on an entire army of demons swarming, as that might actually just happen at the wedding.
I kind of feel bad for saying it, but maybe we should consider not inviting psychers into the next wedding. No offense, Rose, of course, you handled yourself admirably. It's just bad things tend to happen when you put psychers in weddings. Just gonna go and say it.
I mean, why would I not want to kill demons at my own wedding?
As for Amy, if anything, that's a plus.
It's like it's like the first dance, but
A blade
murdery.
dance, if you will.
Exactly.
I forgot we're insane. Oh, that keeps.
I thought wanting to kill the enemies of the Empire was completely normal.
Oh no, expecting demons at your wedding is not normal. Wanting to kill the enemies of the Emperor, yeah, that's absolutely normal. Of course, we do that for a living.
I like to think of it as slaying my demons. It's like self-help, but physical and real.
I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that.
Out of character, that works even better considering the fucking Void lore. Yes, I suppose I'll get married one of these days. I mean, it's certainly on my to-do list. I'm just not exactly rushing it.
Well, you have been fated for marriage now. You shouldn't have got that bouquet.
Yeah.
Good luck.
It's out of your
Don't
hands
say
now.
that. Then I won't marry just. Then I won't marry just to defy fate, unless it's the fate that the Emperor's given me.
Maybe I am saying that for you to defy fate. Maybe this is an elaborate psychological operation.
Of course it is. It's you. I'm just too stupid to care.
And what do you think,
Uh,
Jeff? Are you ready to tame this wild princess?
I don't know if taming's a possibility, but more than ready to try.
He likes me because I'm wild.
I like you for a lot of reasons, Princess.
Exactly.
That is one of them, though.
Besides, why marry me now when you could marry me after I've slayed legions of demons?
I have no answers. Your points are too strong for me.
Who doesn't want a wife that? Who doesn't want a wife that slays demons?
I mean,
I-
technically, I wouldn't want a wife that slays demons, but a husband that slays demons. Now that.
Okay, I guess that is a fair answer.
I have a feeling that husband or wife, anyone in our circles is gonna be getting up to a lot of demon slaying soon.
Ah, yeah, there was that thing. The universes we know it splitting apart. Almost forgot about that.
Well, if there was any day 2, this would be it, at least until the morning. We have much to do then, but tonight I think we can all afford to relax for a few hours at least.
That's when they always get you. Although it is,
So long.
it is my job to be an assassin. I'm supposed to be paranoid about physical violence.
Oh, that reminds me. That reminds me. We have prepared all of our psychers for the big day, haven't we?
What part of relax didn't I just say? But yes, we're as prepared as we can be.
You ready, Rose? I think. Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready. Just seem a little nervous. Just saying. I'm as ready as I can be. We're gonna need more wine. Actually, does anyone know how to play the piano?
You
I
know,
do.
what would that be?
Trade Performancer.
Well,
It's a specific trade.
Some of you might not know this, but there was a time, long ago, before I had dreams of going out into the galaxy to fight the Emperor's enemies and slay the Tyrannid, that I was meant to be in the Order of Madriga, the choir girls and singers of the Order.
I've always wanted to play the piano.
I
I'm told I've
maybe
had
know.
magic fingers.
Oh, I'm sure Jeff would know.
Exactly. I can make him sing. I want to see how I do on those ivory keys.
Come here, Amy. I'll teach you.
Zoop. Luckily, if Amelie did just see the cat into your lap, she's out of her armor, so we wouldn't be squished.
Just immediately die. Actually, to be fair, Juno's gotten hugs from Power Armor Space Marines and Dreadnoughts. Her ability to withstand affectionate gestures from people in Power Armor at this point is, by experience, quite high.
All right, now if I can use agility for this, I have a chance. If I can't, I'm screwed.
Agility is an option for Performancer, or for trade anyway.
What is the skill?
I think I'd let you do it.
I actually do not have the skill on my list if it is
It's under
performance.
trade, which
Oh,
wouldn't
trade
have
performance?
anything in it probably. Yeah, just roll agility minus 10, I guess, because Juno's helping. Let's see if you make everyone's ears bleed. Wow.
Oh,
On the
I won't
money.
have to activate my stammer.
Would have amused me if you rolled a 100 and like Amy's bad piano playing does more damage than the Demon Prince stopping by.
It wouldn't have a stammer.
I play the piano so bad that demons open a rift just to destroy the piano and then go back.
No, you play the piano so badly that some noise marines join the fun tomorrow. They're into it.
Yeah, I was just thinking suddenly orcs pop out and join in.
Yeah, goth rocka.
I was wanting rather the 100 or the 1. I got the middle.
Got pretty much an exact success. Good
Alright.
job. You're natural.
See? Magic hands. Although I'll be honest, I'm surprised nothing happened. I was expecting to rather be incredibly amazing or for something so horrible to happen that I was going to get shot.
Well, not everything in life is measured by extremes.
Don't worry, we're not on Terra.
Why are you putting away your... I can see you putting away your strummer.
Oh, this? I was just fiddling with it. I had it on auto for the wedding in case something happened. Just
You know,
wanted
that
to
is
make
fair.
Sure... Incredibly good liaring character. Not out of character though. I knew someone was going to go down the wedding. Need to make sure it didn't pop up if we started saying something particularly dramatic.
I want to try the piano again.
Okay.
I want you to roll another 49. Just be the most average performer.
You were willing to tempt fate?
It's too average a performance. Amelie's perfectionism kicks in. Let's try again. Let's be more ambitious. We'll do it without Juno help this time, so I'll take the minus 20.
I will give you a command.
No, command me. I need to beat Amy now.
It is an improvement.
You know, I'm commanding neither. Fuck this. I'm not getting in the way between the Inquisitor and the dev cyborg.
Let's see. Huh? No. Now I am the average one.
Aha. You get the gremlin smiling cat face.
Can I actually help Amy cheat with Mechanicus bullshit that Juno wouldn't be able to hear?
You can't help Amy cheat. She's too stupid to accept cheating.
You're not gonna know I'm cheating if I do it directly into your
She doesn't have
Mechanicus
any implants.
You have any of those in your head?
Yeah, I'm actually mostly organic, I think, besides the ears. I'm pretty sure those are organic too.
Yeah, you have some vat-grown ears and tail, and so yeah, Amy's basically as human as Juno is. Lamau.
Damn it, no cheating for you.
Some quirk of fate.
I mean, I guess in theory you could try to remotely commune with the machine spirits of the piano.
It's
to,
made of wood!
help it, but like
No cheating.
What
No
machine spirit is in there?
This is a test of skill. Let the ladies fight it out.
I had to get up for a second. But yes, right now I have the ivory keys. The student has become the master so quickly.
Juno's just taking it easy on you. You know, it's your first time.
It do be.
Doesn't want to upstage you when you're doing so well. Okay.
But even though she is older, she is still the young gremlin of the two. So while Juno is being responsible, she is just hee hee hee. and playing around.
Yeah. Once it's
But luckily, nobody's used.
once it's clear that Amy actually has a handle on it, Juno will just get up, give her a behind hug, and return to big table. Let her provide some music by ear for the rest of us. Now, speaking of, oh, go ahead.
She doesn't. I was just saying she doesn't know any songs, but she's surprisingly good at jazz. Does jazz exist in the Empire?
I mean, everything human exists. It's just a question of if it survived on your particular planet. And the French maintaining jazz, yeah,
40k writing is so loose. 40k writing is basically whatever you want it. It exists.
Yeah.
That's why we have to fight so hard for our cat girls.
Even they exist.
Canonically.
I know that.
Even dwarves exist. Even beastmen used to be part of the guard. If you go hard
These men
enough.
are still here.
No, stop it.
That's
They
beastman
are
propaganda.
still technically a species that isn't entirely corrupted by chaos. Just mostly.
So yeah, a little bit of jazz wouldn't be too fucking off. Be reasonable.
Yeah. I think we can say was some strange descendant of jazz survived on Lev.
So, speaking of little gremlins, Juno will give Cass a grin. I have a bit of an announcement, mostly for you, Augie, but of interest to everyone, I'm sure. This morning, through the auguries and sciences of the Mechanicus, I have learned that our little rogue trader house is soon to be joined by... What do I roll for Bebby?
See, 2d100, please. Interesting things would happen on a 1 or 100. Otherwise, it's just odd male, even female.
I appear to have
2 little girls.
Our little house will soon be joined by twin girls.
Clap.
Means
Clap,
I can
clap,
teach
clap.
one of them both styles of sword play.
Amy!
Oh, sorry.
Yes, the mighty one-handed style and two-handed style.
Exactly. They'll be so adorable working together.
Well,
More ideas for my kids. I understand you're going to teach them to be little saints like you are.
we'll see. Perhaps little Oscar will have some playmates after all. Though I'm not sure how he's going to handle 2 little girls chasing after him. He's just going to walk over and give Ceiko a hug from behind. Good talk as always, my friend. Your words are an inspiration.
Was not.
I suppose that's the one thing you won't have to worry about. I need to get married just to make sure we have children to play with yours.
Precisely.
Hmm. Speaking of children, actually, Have we heard anything from Marco?
No, not a word. Although I'm not entirely sure by this point he'd even gotten there. Was sort of going in a beeline across the entire sector. I don't think he's actually gotten there yet. If you pop us back to the sector map, I think it takes like 100 days to get there or something. Like it's a long fucking way. So we were at was up there Melos. Okay, so it wasn't all the way up there. It was at Tarantus. Oh, it's only 50 days. Well, that's in a straight line.
50 in a
Yeah,
straight
let's go,
line.
like yeah, if nothing bad happened in the warp to him, it still takes 2 months. So let's see. And that's of course before, having real space travel at all. Yeah, I mean, he's probably arriving there soon-ish, I guess. But no, I haven't. And considering the astropath business, I'm not sure we will. But he knew where to go when he was done, and hopefully he should be well outside of any interested party's reach. Or quite on the other side of the sector.
Oh, imagine it'll be plenty of fun for him trying to actually make it there. I don't think they well, he's quite a distance away from a Grand Master's light.
Yes. Well, if he and his people are smart and got or had any astropaths left at all, they should be staying put regardless for at least a little while. Although, I suppose, theoretically, Reeve was... I wish there was some way to get in touch with him. He might be able to go check in on him. And his last message was such indecipherable gobbledygook, I'm not sure he's even alive. No, I'm sure he is. Sure, our friends are fine. The Emperor protects. Always.
In your absence within the Grail Dark, Reeve did prove himself hard to kill. I am sure he and the Master Marco are both live.
Then, Juno will raise her glass. To the fortitude of our friends, both near and far.
No, take up that toast. Even Jacques, though he isn't actually drinking everything, he will raise a glass and clink it against the grill of his helmet.
No, just pour it into the eye hole, man. It's fine. I am so very glad all of you are here with me today. You have all been with me through thick and thin, through the best times and the worst. I've seen off enemies I could not have imagined existed. And some of you I even brought into this world. She will give a big smile to her giant babies. I could not ask for a better group of friends to stand with me on this glorious day, and for the memorable day tomorrow. I love you all, each and one of you. Thank you.
Gotta say, feels like a lifetime since I've left my home world and found out all about all this. I'd say even after everything, I've always been convinced that I found the right people to follow.
Yes, indeed, and we're lucky to have you, Amy. You are truly a one-of-a-kind woman.
Well, maybe I need to work on that sooner. Let me play with your little daughters and I'll let them rub off on me. Reverse. I'll rub off on them.
See, just a couple more days of this, and you'll be wondering names for a whole squad.
Oh, when I do settle down for children, we're going to have plenty of them.
Good, good.
Jeff's proven that he's going to be a good father. I can tell. So we're going to have plenty of kids to give him a good challenge.
Jeff just makes the sign of the Aquila.
We'll reach behind Cass and give him a big squeeze on the shoulder. Don't worry, you've got this. If you survive.
Imagine between me and old Captain Lupus, gonna be going through an awful lot of water in the next couple of days.
Juno will just smile at that. What about you, Cedra? Now that you have your man back, have you ever given thought to adding to the little squad? Your sniper's going to need a spotter someday.
You've thought about it. Sooner or later, but probably a bit later. They're a lot of work, and they're that small. And, well, Galaxy's going to be keeping us plenty busy. You'll probably be fine, but I don't think I could manage a second one just yet.
And a stay of execution for our poor Ceiko there. But someday. Someday soon, this ship is going to be resounding with the sounds of children. I can't wait. At that moment, Juno for the first time considers, wondering if those two can breed. What kind of weird goop mechanicus thing would Eclectic create?
Would you like to know, Captain?
I mean, I would, but I'm not saying that out loud. It's just momentary little blip of thought in Juno's mind before she decides not to pursue that any further. For that way lies Goo Girl Fetish.
That way lies Heresy.
I mean, that's already heresy. Now we're just figuring out what extent it can go to.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll wrap this up. We go to sleep and we wait for the universe to implode on itself.
That is true. We do have a day ahead of us. Suppose we shouldn't get too drunk. Those of us who can. Unless I'm not sure we have enough wine on the ship for you three.
Well, speaking of drunkenness, actually, I have a question for your boys over there. You guys can even get drunk? Zoof? I don't remember which one is Zoof. I think that one's Zoof.
They
Yeah, that one.
look between each other. And after a few moments, just collectively give a shrug.
I don't think we have enough ammosec on the ship, but if we did,
I also do not think we have suitably large glasses.
I mean, they can just string straight out of the barrel. Don't need to be classy when you're that big. I'm also trying to be practical here. If you really wanted to get drunk, a glass that big just wouldn't really be practical. Just straight from the keg. Oh, this is good stuff. Can Space Marines get drunk? I've heard there's some special brew that the Volkov and Rigger have come up with that could get them close to being drunk. But I imagine normal toxins like human alcohol just doesn't hit them at all.
Renault will reply. Insufficient quantity. We do for a little while.
So as I was saying, we need the kegs. Or not, probably irresponsible considering what's coming up tomorrow.
Well, when I say for a little while, I mean matter of minutes at most. Our grandfather blessed us with heavenly forms, and they are, even with enough alcohol to feel anything, it is processed with extreme rapidity.
The Emperor knew what he was doing. Well, this is some pretty good wine, and even if you can't get drunk on it, it does have a delectable taste. Recommend it to anyone.
Yes, well,
Oh, Captain, I am very much prepared. Because it's only gonna be downhill from here.
nonsense. We'll make tomorrow work, and the day after that, and the day after that. We've proven we're pretty good at it.
Exactly.
The galaxy
After a little...
The galaxy
Sorry,
may
what were you
change
saying?
forever, but we, humanity, are strong enough to cope. The Imperium stands, and
Oh, yeah.
with it the Emperor's vision for a better tomorrow. We'll endure.
Exactly. Historically, humanity has gone through a lot more warp storms. Bigger, smaller. They'll need a little more than that to take us out of the action.
So, a final toast before we retire for the evening. And to what can it be but to the Imperium of Man, for 10,000 years past and 10,000 years more.
I can drink to that. Ordinarily, I give some blood shooting off of my microphone, but I don't want to wake up the cats.
Everyone will their glasses to the Imperium.
We're working our asses off to maintain it. Goddamn, is it paying off? Being part of the 1%, baby. Woo!
Alright. And now, to absolutely destroy my husband's pelvis.
Just as the Emperor would want.
Ali?
Well, ask for that. If anyone, did anyone get Juno a wedding gift?
Why, yes. Actually. You'll have to excuse Rose, who wasn't quite ready for the wedding. She didn't even know she would be dragged into it. So she doesn't have your gift ready. I know, most inappropriate. But Narcia would like to present you with a lot of practical gifts for, having a baby, like a bed for the baby, baby carriages, uh, you know, it's a big list. But she will go through that list and she'll buy every single thing that she might think that the baby might require. Socks, shoes, all that kind of stuff. It's the big old requisition orders she's been saving up.
Aw, Narcy.
Narcia isn't just gonna give one gift. It's just gonna be a box and it's chock full of this stuff. Captain, I distinctly remember you at some point accidentally screaming something about babies over the up and comes of the warband. Not judging or anything, but I have been planning this gift for a very long time. Congratulations.
Thank you, Narcy. That's so sweet.
Oh, no need to thank me.
Wow, that is the most adorably
He's just gonna
Narcy
sweep
thing.
in and give you a gigantic hug. Face disappears into cleavage.
God, you're getting stronger by the day. Okay, I guess I'll hug back. Come here. So yeah, that's Narcis's gift.
Did anyone else think to?
I mean, Ceiko would probably get her a gift, but I hadn't thought of anything. It'd just be something pretty inconsequential.
Actually, come to think of it, Rose does have a useful skill that could. You might get a delayed gift.
That's
Merz, we are in a rogue trader ship. We're pretty filthy rich.
Yeah.
Right? Could Narcia get her hands on some ivory? Just a little bit.
where in the fuck would we get ivory?
Almost certainly.
Oh, well, you see, when I was building Rosalind, I completely fucking randomly gave her a bunch of skills. Because I'm like, okay, you've lived in the hive most of your life. How are you actually making a living besides doing criminal shit? Ah, that's right. Let's actually give you some trades. And well, there was this one trade called Scrimshar?
Yes, Scrimshaw.
Yes, this one. So just hastily grab a bit of ivory and, I don't know. Narcy's over there. She can get her a laser cutter. So she can make you a very, very fancy sheath for a knife with Imperial iconography all over it. That's a very Imperial, I guess, isn't it? She will present it to you at your earliest convenience.
Now I can put my cursed ghost knife in there.
She will profusely apologize for. Actually, no, not she. I can do it myself. Inquisitor,
Well,
I would like to apologize for my delayed gift. This is for you and your house.
Hmm.
May your joys in life be many and your woes be
there's
few.
no need to apologize. You're new here after all, but oh, this is lovely. You are actually quite good at this. Did you make this yourself? Really?
Yeah, yes, actually, I made this myself.
Oh.
Say it's a hobby of mine.
Should be more than a hobby. You are damnably good at it.
I
The master artisan had given me this. I
keep
wouldn't blink
most
an
of
eye.
my. I need to keep my. Well, not anymore, I suppose, but I was trying to keep most of my activities on the down low. Generally, not trying to attract too much attention on myself.
No need for that now, but you should definitely keep this up. You have a gift.
Will do, Inquisitor. Will do.
Like it or not, Rose gets a quick hug.
Oh, she
Excellent.
loves hugs. Hugs from your kin is the single thing that helping her hold on her sanity, surprisingly.
Juno hugs do have that power, it is known.
So the dice gods decree.
Oh no.
My man, what you up to?
Mayoral will give Juno a little, it's a little tin box. It's pretty ornate, and inside there are several. Well, inside there are about 100 small lozenges. And so I had suspected the news you were going to give us, Juno. So I worked on these a little bit. Well, had my people do it more than personally, but one of these just pop it in a glass, and it'll neutralize the alcohols. Where you don't need to be leaving yourself out, and not having to be the only one drinking something different, and you don't screw over the babies.
My Mayra, that's a very thoughtful gift. Thank you so much. I can't wait to try that apparently quite magnificent vintage Polnareff's found.
Might have been
Well,
overhyping it just a bit.
there's underneath them there's instructions on how to synthesize more. I think I think the Mediguerre on the Mother of Invention should have the necessary facilities. So, don't need to worry about running out.
Juno is going to take the box and give Mayror a big ol' hug. Squish.
Oh. Slightly awkwardly return hug.
Isn't he just the most pleasant individual on the ship?
Yes. And to think there was a time we were almost enemies.
I think we went a bit past almost for a while there, but
No. We're just on the first step towards our
what's
destined
important
friendship.
is it worked out in the end.
You just forget about the time we shot you. Forget about the time you almost stabbed
Listen.
us.
I called Mayor a fuckboy and then he almost stabbed me. I think that's a fair trade. And we've all grown as people since then.
Oh, shocking.
Look at us. We're so mature.
We are. So I need to step away for just a minute.
Okay. So, goddamn you, Snips.
Well,
You, Narcia's gift, while very sweet and appropriate, has made it very hard for like everyone else, because
It wouldn't last.
well, what can you do?
Not be the best, but you chose not to do that.
You know, in real life, I would bring her over a crate of stuff for the baby, and then everyone else would bring her stuff for the baby, and then she would just stuck for the next 40 years in her house, just having a drawer full of baby stuff that she doesn't know how to get rid of, just like everyone else in real life.
See, I see. You have a practical culture.
Actually, there's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff in Greece we give when there's a baby around. But you know, for most of the fancy stuff like jewelry, we wait for the baptism to come around. For that, the baby needs to be out of the womb.
Fair enough.
I don't know how they do it in the Imperium, but I will absolutely drop by with a little neck chain with an aquila on it when the baptism day comes, if that's a thing, of course.
I mean, it is on some worlds, it's not on others. It's
Exactly. I don't know. I haven't looked into her world too deeply because it might look suspicious if I start poking into the Inquisitor's background. It's almost like I'm scheming something.
Almost like you are, indeed.
Yes, because there's going to be a lot of inquiries as to what I was doing in the database. So no, thank you.
You
Not gonna
snooping?
Not gonna research it all that deeply.
You snooping, perish the thought.
Me scheming? More likely than you think.
Perish it. Kill it like the rest.
Come on, guys. I'm surprised you didn't all just show up with more jewelry for the baby.
I would make up something, but my stomach is starting to kill me.
Well, that's fair enough. But, you know, from my experience in real life, you usually just, before the baby is born, you just
I've
either
actually never,
preempt them with money or jewelry.
I've actually never been to a baby shower. The only
And
time I've
you
been
let the
around a family.
parents spend all the money for shoes and blankets and socks and diapers.
It's obvious in retrospect, but it hit me on out of nowhere. I ain't ready for this kind of life.
I've been way too many. Way too many. Especially before the 2007 bubble. People used to have them all the time back then. And then, you know, a big recession hit and people had a lot less money to waste on religious ceremonies, so they became slightly more rare.
Here we don't have to worry about money. It's an infinite resource.
Which is why it's worth so little
Yay.
nowadays. Yay! I could see the inflation joke coming.
Speaking of inflation, actually.
Unless you were... God, no.
Yes. We need to pump a couple of numbers up because 2 Rogue Trader houses just joined, and I need to complete after all these months.
You meant actual economic inflation.
Holy
Even
shit!
more arousing to some.
Penalt!
Oh god.
Such precision.
I
Such
would
finesse,
expect nothing less
such
from space.
grace.
See, again, this is continuing proof that the Flame Falcons are salamander gene seed. Just give them 5 minutes to start crafting. Look what happens.
See, I spent all my good rolls goofing off. Oh, Ronaldo.
Sorry
He
if you
had
heard
his
that.
one
We
good
didn't.
roll. For something that would matter. Look at that. Look at that shit.
It is
That's
a
a
1.
one.
There have been some fantastic
He's
rolls
making
today.
fucking
actually.
masterpiece.
Yeah, we had a 1, a 16, a 7, a 5, a 2. It's pretty good. Pretty based.
Yeah.
Merz, what kind of masterpiece has this man created?
Um,
Thousands of years of experience.
I mean, only like dozens of years. He's not thousands of years old.
Well, you could have fooled me with that roll.
Um. Well, Renault, on behalf of the Flame Falcons collectively, well, yeah, gift the Augie and Juno a beautifully engraved metal plate. It's like bas relief on the metal, and it it shows like Augie and Juno standing together with a glorious sun behind them. It and cunning, with cunning turns in the metal. It actually catches the light and actually shows like the two of you in full color, and as well with the amount of effort put into it and the fact that it is indeed an engraving, Juno can see and feel it as well. It's something she can enjoy as well as Augie.
Reynold, all craftsmanship never ceases to amaze me. This is beautiful. Thank you so much.
It is a pleasure. It brings me great joy to be able to share this gift with you. On behalf of myself and on behalf of my whole chapter.
Oh,
You have been our dearest friend.
I truly don't deserve a lot of
And
you.
now you walk into a new stage of your life. It is our honor to be able to stand with you, to support you and your husband on the road ahead.
Only cry a little bit. Juno's gonna like mantle up onto one of Tarn's big clobs, give Reynolds a big hug.
Hmm.
And Jox gets one too. know what I've done to deserve friends such as you, all of you. It is such an honor to call the Falcons my friends. You're just gonna fucking stare into this thing like it's a little miniature sun for like 10 minutes straight now. It's so pretty.
Fucking 8 degrees of success.
Salamander's gonna salamander.
Say that
Yeah.
like the salamanders is the only chapter capable of being nice to people. Which is good, because that's what the Imperial propaganda wants you to believe. It means I have been doing my job right.
Even Garden Space Wolves can be kind of nice
I mean,
sometimes.
like,
Blood angels, so long as they're not wearing black.
Yeah. That's true. Blood Angels are also like noted craftsmen, sculptors, and painters. But these men are on fire, so I'm gonna default to Salamander.
So those Marine Malevolent guys.
We don't talk about them.
Interesting name they have.
The Blood Angels successor chapters might not be what one might call true heirs of Sanguinius, but you know, they tried.
They try. They try.
Indeed.
But not try hard enough.
So, yeah. Can we give Augie the gift of influence?
Yes, so I distinctly remember having told you how much this would be before, but I do not remember
So,
what
you said that
what it is.
Juno would get a D10, and Augie would get D10s equal to the difference between his and Juno's influence bonus, which is 7 at the moment. I'll roll Augie's
Alright.
first, because that seems most fair.
Yeah.
Alright. No, not a /T/R. Alright, just roll average. Whoa! Bigly. Ah, yeah. Look at you, doing real Rogue Trader numbers now. And Juno, just roll a 4 or above. Yes. It's good. Crossed the 150 threshold. I am the best.
Very nice. You are, you are gearing up to become one of the, to become the most influential person in the sector.
It'll happen eventually. Who's left above me? I know the Ladies' Sector has more.
Mayor
Really?
as well.
I mean, I guess he does have a
Yeah.
battleship. I mean, I guess he's probably quite influential.
You guess.
It's head of a, sector-wide, conspiratorial conclave.
Yeah. It makes sense. Alright, Mayor, I'm coming for you next.
Um,
All right, let me just change my pants here real quick. And then, yeah, does anyone else have aught that they want to do?
Oh no, I think I'm ready for everything to go to shit by changing the day.
Oh boy. All right, so clearly we're all going to go out to the observation dome and just crack open some cold ones and watch the rift form, right? Right?
Not gonna lie, I kind
I
of
do
want
too,
to.
but that will just destroy our characters.
Hey, last time someone did it in the other ship, they just hanged themselves. I'm pretty sure I'm immune to hanging myself since I'm a cyborg.
Okay, no, we should take Polnareff and put him in the observation dome.
No.
Just see what happens. He's a blank. What could happen? What
Use
could go wrong?
Polnareff as a shield. Just vicariously enjoy the warp through
Yeah,
him.
we just have like a camera pointed directly at Polnareff, like from the top down. Just watch what happens. No, we should probably not do any of this. Yeah, time to go turn husband into raisin and then begin a 24-hour clench fest, I guess.
Oh no, the deathlock.
Woggy is indeed raisinified.
Ow, my back. It's okay. Augie's a raisin, but he leaves Juno fucking unable to move in the morning.
Worth it. Fucking worth it.
Sounds eminently plausible.
Alright, Merz, so how fucked is tomorrow?
Incredibly.
Oh, just fucked.
Incredibly. You
Uh,
you guys have done a lot to make it less fucked than it could have been. But it's still pretty fucked.
Yeah, I mean, I think realistically, of anybody anywhere in the Dark Imperium, unless you're sitting on like a mine full of Blackstone, we're probably as good off as you can possibly be.
do we need to make any rolls?
I'm just I will be honest, I am considering calling it here just so I am not in pain for the Great Rift and all of the stuff around
All right.
that.
You know what, Merz? That is very
Wait, before you
reasonable
call
of
it, I spend a fate point to
I'm
activate a
glad.
special ability. And then we have to get back.
My pain has also increased. I too need to lay down.
Like, everyone's in pain. Except, of course, me and Savin.
I mean, to be fair, I just had to
Our pain is merely
AFK to fire a
psychological.
bombardment cannon into the porcelain throne, but you know, could be worse.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Oh.
Before we go, spend a fate point to ask the GM a question. Merz, is there fucking anything else I can do other than venting these ciphers to prepare? Preferably or especially things I could do between sessions.
I mean, nothing non-heretical.
What are my heretical options?
If you're willing to go heretical options, you could, say, summon up one of your friendly demons and engage in a dark pact to protect yourself.
Alright, that's a little too heretical for Juno.
Yeah, I mean,
Just a little bit.
but really, just outside of getting the direct intervention of a powerful warp entity, you've basically ticked all of the
Alright,
boxes.
so I need to find a way to make Jimmy Space notice me, senpai. Gotcha. Surely that won't hurt anything like it usually does. Oh yeah, we should probably fill Rose full of drugs. She's a powerful psyker and a diviner. This is probably going to be deeply unpleasant for you.
Yeah, no. Rose's gonna fucking suffer.
2, 4, 6. Boop. Juno will do everything in her power to lessen your immediate suffering.
Well, a newly adopted psyker should survive. That is a reasonable investment.
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we can end with on the morning Juno will take her little cadre of friends and just do a final walkthrough of the ship. Try and comfort and console and encourage as many people as possible and just get ready for it.
Are you ready?
Give as many psychers hugs as possible, or surely they will need it.
Yes. So, I guess question I'm going to ask you is, where do you want to where are you going to want to be? Are you going to want to be down there with the Psychers or up on the bridge?
I'm not sure there's a with the psychers singular location. They're kind of packed in. So yeah,
I mean, you can't be with all of them, but you could be with some of them.
Yeah. Juno should probably be on the bridge. Because unfortunately, I don't really have any like miracle powers that are really going to help these guys survive this. I don't think. Unless the Great Rift is a fear effect, in which case, oh boy.
Part of it is a fear effect. It's not just a fear effect.
Well, I can give people huge bonuses against fear, so that's nice. Although I imagine my crew is also going to be subject to fear.
Yeah.
I will probably be on the bridge because that's probably going to be the place where I can best respond to any crises. And, Esmeralda is superbly good at fellowship shit. Like, she's almost Juno tier. Let's kind of get her to do something useful. Let's have her babysit some psychers. Help keep everybody calm. Since she's here anyway. Her and the sororitas.
Which one? Oh, the noble one.
Yeah.
Esmeralda
Yeah.
van Draculu. Okay.
Last time I engaged with her, she had like a 100-something charm.
I mean, it's an 86 normally, but she had some bonuses she could throw there.
86 is pretty big.
Yes, I mean, she had an applicable peer and some situational stuff because of what she was saying.
And again, so I guess with that spent
Q
with
should
that
be on the
with that
bridge.
spent fate point, are there any mechanical insights you'd be willing to give me about what we're going to be facing? What sorts of rolls are people going to have to make it through this?
You have. Maybe we should get the psychers to look into the future. Maybe we should ask the elf. Maybe, I'm not sure. Might be a bad idea.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of afraid. I've considered it, but trying to look directly into the Great Rift through divination seems like a bad idea.
It's an elf. What's the worst thing that can happen?
The most powerful diviner we've ever encountered explodes?
I think that's a bonus. Saves us the
It's
trouble.
really not.
It's a vile, disgusting elf.
Yes, but she's a very useful elf, is the thing.
No, and it hurts me.
It's also not just an issue of her dying from exploding. It would be an issue of what she might explode
too.
into.
But yeah, Aeterna has saved billions, if not trillions, of human lives, and also all of us. She gets a pass on Exterminatus.
Fine, I guess I will abide by her existence. For now.
But yeah. So, anyone who knows what's going on, which is going to be most people, is going to have to deal with a fear effect. Then anyone with any psychic potential is going to have some willpower fuckery going on. And the more psychically strong they are, the worse that'll be.
What fun.
Inevitably, even with everything you've done to give bonuses, some people are going to fail. So you are likely to have to actually fight an incursion. It's likely going to be a small-ish one, given what you've done, the fact you aren't in the warp, but it's still going to essentially be a boarding action
Oh,
from
if it's
hell.
just a boarding action, okay, we're fine.
Oh, God. It's what I wanted.
Yeah, look, Juno is as good at boarding action control as Amy is at sword fighting. So, on that note, we're probably fine.
You're actually driving me closer so I can hit them with my sword.
Basically.
Would any sort of like FL demonology or Imperial Creed to like further ward the ship be of any use at this point?
Demonology might help in. You can't really ward it any further than you already have. You've done what is possible in the time you have.
That's fair.
But those might be helpful in closing the incursion. So, well, if there's a galaxy-wide warp storm on, it may not stop by itself.
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, well, if it's going to be a boarding action type event, then yeah, I definitely want to be on the bridge where I can command and control, and lead the troops. Or actually, no. Put Augie on the bridge. And Juno can go down there and get her fucking Frazier involved. Even bigger numbies. Yeah. Alright. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go babysit the Psychers. That'll also give them the best chance of not failing the fear things, and presumably that will help as well.
Yeah. Yeah, if they start panicking and letting their powers go loose, that's just going to add to the chaos.
Yeah, I've got, do have this as a miracle. It's only twice my fellowship. Well, still, that can be, like, the most powerful Psychers, or the ones who are, like, getting fucked.
Yeah.
Let's see, I can affect... I have air authority and all that. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'll go down, help the Psychers, because I have loads of things that help people with fear. So should Eloa, I suppose. And, give Augie the bridge. Jeff has a pretty decent command, right? Hi, Tasha.
Yes.
Yes, send him over to the Mother of Invention to hold things down there. You know, you said last time, I think, that one of the worst things that these creatures could possibly do is, like, get hold of our weapons systems and turn them on our own ships, right?
Yes.
And it takes, like, a huge concerted effort to load macro cannons and shit, right?
Usually, yeah.
What if we just unload all the macro cannons?
Oh my god, he's using 100% of his brain.
Good luck getting a bunch of fucking cornates to work together long enough to load a macro cannon without us being able to get down there and stop them.
Yeah,
He's real smart, holy shit. Unload our
1000% of my
fair.
brain has just been activated.
At least for any of... At least for, your solid projectile
I mean-
weapons. Which, yeah, I mean, they could still fire Volants fine, and any of the ships that have las broadside,
Yeah.
which is indeed the mother of
Yeah,
invention.
nothing we can really do about that. But,
can't.
I mean, taking out the Styges penetrator cannons and all of the Vigil's broadsides entirely, that'll help.
Yeah.
I feel like a fucking galaxy brain. Okay. Cool. Alright, well.
Unfortunately, but almost a majority of the ships nearby have energy weapons.
Well, you know, I've been meaning to ask.
Like the Divine Right and the Eternal Flame have plasma
Oh god.
broadsides.
Hecutors are fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Mayror's battleship. What class of battleship is it?
It is. It counts as an Oberon class.
Oh, those are cool. I like Oberons. And of course, the divine right is well, at least it's like part carrier, right? I don't think we have to worry about coordinate like fighter pilots.
So it's got the Divine Right has 4 launch bays, 2 Executor plasma broadsides, and 2 lance turrets. Whereas the Doomsday Clock has 4 Mars broadsides, 2 launch bays, a bombardment cannon, and a lance turret.
See, aside from the lance, that thing can basically just be disarmed entirely. So that's nice.
Yeah.
And do any of our ships have Nova cannons? I don't think so. But I'm pretty sure those are technically solid projectile weapons, so if they do...
Don't think any ones
Excellent.
here do.
The absolute worst thing that could possibly happen is someone firing a Nova cannon in this shitfest. I think all the Tau guns are solid projectile because quote-unquote pulse guns are just shit little beads of metal, I believe.
Ion cannons
Well, that's
are
fine. They're just ion cannons.
ion. But
Roll away
I mean,
to
those
Yeah,
are
I know,
its
but if they don't have any
equivalents.
macro cannons to knock your shields out, then they just kind of bounce off.
I guess.
Look, I'd rather take, at most a single lance hit than 2 lance hits after getting hit broadsided. Which is one of the nice ways about how lances work in this game, is if you don't get peppered with broadsides first, you're probably okay.
In fact, Tau lances are
Well,
only
there you
single
go.
shot.
Then they literally can't hurt anybody if they pull the ammo out of their gun barrels. So yeah, galaxy brain maneuver.
Yeah.
All right. Give me XP and then go to bed.
Yeah.
I don't think we earned any. Well, no, I developed a relationship with an important NPC. That I did do.
Did a couple of those, I think. Yeah. Did you uncover a new truth about the Gothic sector?
I don't think so.
No. Yes, you developed a relationship, and yes, you discovered a new page in a PC story.
Look, guys, I contributed.
Don't think you've advanced your investigations as of yet, and nor have you made a sacrifice for the greater good, thankfully.
Next session we'll have plenty of opportunity for that, though.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
I'll
200
take
XP.
Gives me enough to
boy.
advance Cynicians, finally.
Maybe we should have run the Psyker after the rift.
Yeah, I was surprised you wanted to bring her onto the party before.
Well, you know me, I'm a massive fucking
That's true.
masochist. That's probably what I was thinking at the time. Oh, it's just gonna have such a bad time. We're gonna get to see the rift from a new perspective. I should definitely bring her in.
I mean, valid.
Suffering builds character.
Very valid. Alright.
I'll be honest, it was so long ago I don't actually remember.
Alright. Clearly, more Cynicians will help me do things, I'm sure.
Yes. Obviously, we're Cynicians.
My brain, it's so huge now.
Also, I'm glad we brought her psi rating down by a couple of points, Merz. First, because it wouldn't make sense for her to be that powerful, and because now she's going to suffer slightly less. She's going to suffer just enough to build that precious character, but without bringing forth the Bloodthirster or Great Unclean One.
Indeed.
Which I hope you don't have started out.
I mean, I'm pretty sure those are in the rulebook somewhere.
Not to hand, but they are, yes.
I don't want to have to fight a Great
It's
Unclean
fine.
One.
Look, the
Yeah.
worst thing that can happen right now is that Jox turns into a fucking greater demon, but I'm sure that's probably not possible. Or rather, a greater demon that's aligned with one of the Chaos Gods instead of the Honor or whatever the fuck he's a demon of at the moment.
Well, if he turns into a demon, then your babies are also in danger.
Alternatively, my baby's going to eat well tonight.
Yeah, I hope. It doesn't come to bite us in the ass. Like, they're not capable of getting corruption now, are they?
I mean,
Not presently.
yeah,
See, we're good.
like, look, these things survived being literally born in the Emperor's own holy light. I don't think you can really get more holy than them.
Just so you know, I can prepare you a nice, extensive list of political prisoners that can snuck on the moment the Emperor juice gets out.
Hey, look, we have 60,000 psychers to hand just in case either Jacques or the babies need a snacko.
Exactly. I'm just saying, we are prepared for human sacrifice.
We are very well prepared to, create the Golden Throne 2.0 and feed Jacques eternally.
We are the good guys.
I mean, compared to the other guys, yes. However,
I mean, yeah, no, compared to them, yes, which is a low bar.
it's a
but
low
we're
bar,
fucking
and we are
awesome.
dancing in hell, but we'll make it work. In the meantime, if you're watching on the stream or YouTube, thanks for tuning in. We will see you tomorrow for Savin. Till then, adios, and do take care.
Bye.
Stream.